Hello everybody and welcome to the 2024 Mongy Monday Awards. I have a lot planned for this, and I don't want the video to be too long, but I will be yapping a little bit. First of all, if you want to skip to a specific question and you aren't watching while it's premiering, there should be timestamps either in the description or maybe just I don't really know how timestamps work on YouTube, but there should be something to indicate each question starting and stopping. I do also want to say before I get into this, thank you so much to everyone who voted on this. We got 140 total votes for this year, which is much more than the 4 from the last time I hosted Mongy Monday Awards. So I really appreciate everyone voting, and I hope it was worth the wait. Well, let's just get right into it then, yeah? Alright, let's start off with the silly questions. These questions were put in the Google form that everyone voted through, and I just had all of you vote on who you thought was the best answer to that question. And this was the result. So, none of these categories matter too much, and I am going to try and get through them somewhat quickly. But I still think it's fun to look at. So, let's get started. Let's start with who is most likely to die by falling down the stairs. This question's a little interesting because we do have a tie for 4th, that being between Doc Collin and Siren, both with 9 votes each. Then in 3rd we have Smith, in 2nd we have Pikmin 5, and in 1st we have Fairy. Alright, next up, we have most likely to sell their Twitter account. Now, in 5th, we have Jaden. Right ahead of her with 1 vote extra is Nandre. In 3rd, with a notable gap, we have Doc Collin. And it ended up being a very close race between 2nd and 1st. But ultimately, ended up with Alfred in 2nd and Pikmin 5 in 1st. Next up, we have most likely to fail the jump for the beef. Now, one thing to note with the beef jump, it's not just your skill, it's also about your mentality. Which is why, despite being pretty good at Minecraft, CJ Yaw ends up in 5th place. Right above him is a 2-way tie for 3rd between Alfred and Fairy. In 2nd, we have Giwi, and in 1st, with a pretty big gap, we have Pikmin 5. Next up, it's most likely to know a guy. Now, I purposely left this question pretty open-ended and let everyone come to their own conclusions about what it meant. Which led to a 2-way tie for 5th, that being between CJA and Klaba. In 4th, we have Nandre. In 3rd, we have Kiwi. In 2nd, we have Pikmin 5. And in 1st, with another pretty big gap, we have Alfred. The next question is who is most likely to lose at Uno. In 5th place, or joint 5th place, we have Doc Collin and Fairy. In 4th, we have CJ. In 3rd, we have Pikmin 5. In 2nd, we have Giwi. And one thing I may have forgotten when writing this question is that Jaden is kind of notorious for losing at Uno on Wildcard. So, might have been a bit of an oversight. Now we have the opposite of that question, who is most likely to win at Uno? In 5th place, we have both Pikmin 5 and Ouija. In 4th, we have Smith. In 3rd, we have Kiwi. In 2nd, we have Della. And in 1st, we have Jacob Alfarad. Now, in our penultimate question, we have who is most likely to go outside. In joint 4th place this time, we have Dylan and Sarah Moon. In 3rd, we have Della. In 2nd, with only a 1-point difference, we have Ouija. And in 1st, we have Jacob Alfarad. Finally, for the silly questions, we have who played the most games of Among Us this year. Now, this isn't really a silly question, but I decided to fit best here. And worth noting, for this question and some future questions, I will have the most voted players appear first on the left, and then afterwards I will reveal the actual results on the right. So that being said, in tied for 4th place, we have Sarah Moon, Pikmin5, and Smith. In 3rd, we have Iwi. In 2nd, we have Della. And with a pretty large gap, in 1st, we have Alpharad. Now for the actual results. In 5th, we have Smith, who played 353 games this year. In 4th, we have Sarah Moon, who played 411. In 3rd, we have Iwi, who played 425. In 2nd, we have Della, who played 433 games. And that means in 1st is Alpharad with 446 games played. Now we move on to the clip categories. Now, worth noting is that I'm actually going to be playing the highlights from each clip nominated for each category while going over that category, so you don't have to try and remember what they are. So that being said, let's get into our first clip category. The funniest sequence category was kind of my blanket usage for any clip that had multiple aspects to it that I think made it very funny. In this case, we had some very interesting glitches, some big throws, and just some very funny interactions that you wouldn't normally see.
My heart is beating so fast. Yeah, I don't know.
Huh? Wait, what just happened? Victory.
Wait, no.
Joe. What?
Oh, well, okay.
You guys better vote
Well,
someone.
vote with your heart.
Well, I'll vote the Costco hot dog. They don't know the problem.
Oh no, wait, oh no! Oh
You
no!
cannot believe that just happened.
What? Oh no. Oh!
Wait.
I heard Jacob laugh. Wait, what? Wait, what happened?
Fuck it. I wanted to use my revive ability, and so I did. Is that not how that, what? Question mark? What? It worked, they were lovers? Oh, well that's wonderful. And now we're all dead.
And the winner of funniest sequence is Pikmin5 getting revived into a wall. I can't blame you guys. I think I voted for that one too. Our next category is the funniest swap or guess, but I don't really want to announce this one, so I'll just hand it over to this guy, I guess.
Hello everybody, it's me, Nandre, your favorite corn cop from Mongy Monday, here to announce the funniest swap / guest category for the Mongy Monday 2024 awards show. What a fantastic category and competition it has been, but there can only be one.
No! No!
Andre, why?
That was my one job. I'm the imposter.
Please, Kiwi Kale Clutch.
I'm evil. What?
Oh!
What? Who did it?
Oh!
Who did it?
Della, I want you to know one thing. Good luck out there.
What? What?
What the fuck?
I got fucking transported off cooldown that round.
What?
I can't do shit. Wait, you kept getting transported? Yes. Fucking imposters killed Datasec. Like, tell him right now.
A pixie, but like.
What the fuck?
I'm a pixie too.
Guys! No!
It surely wouldn't be her again.
I guess
my god.
there's no hope. No!
Oh my god!
Wait.
What just happened?
Wait, what?
What happened?
And that one is Della for saving the game at the last possible moment. Mongy Monday stats, roll the clip.
Anyways, I voted Pixie, but like.
What the fuck?
I'll go Pixie too.
No. It surely wouldn't be her again.
And you know what? I'll say
One way to find out.
it's just because it's just because.
You know what? Fine. Fuck it. I'll vote for myself too. I guess. I guess.
Oh my god.
There's no hope.
No!
No.
Oh my god!
Wait.
What just happened?
Wait, what?
What happened?
What?
What?
Wait, am I?
Oh my god! She should not have said that! Holy shit! Oh my god! God, I fucking love Vigilantes so much! Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy shit!
Just a quick side note here. I didn't ask him to be shirtless there. He kind of just did that. But it's fine. Moving on to our next category. We have the funniest kill. And who better to announce it than one of Mongy Monday's most fearsome killers? That's right. Give it up for Della.
Kills are
If they
obviously
open the
a very
door, I
important
kill
part of
them and
Among
then I
Us.
vent.
Killing the right person can be crucial to getting
Absolutely
an
no
imposter
travel
win,
time.
and killing at the wrong time could get you caught instantly. Alternatively, kills can set up for some very funny clips with the right timing. From sheriff shots to interesting strategies,
Careful, Della. Watch out
this
for the
category
bomb.
covered the funniest throughout the year.
Oh. I found the bomb. I am mashing this button. I'm going to mash kill with the keyboard and mouse. If anyone wants... Oh.
Or have a little critical thinking, please. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Meet me in dropship.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. All right, Chad. It's time. Where's CJ? Wait, actually, what happened to CJ? Come on, dropship. Dropship. Come on.
H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me hard to go. H-O-T-T. And the winner of funniest kill is Alpharad getting a correct share shot by being transported.
I'm not mad at anyone.
The funniest
Vote
clips
for
category
abandoning
was
us.
definitely one of the hardest to narrow down this
I
year.
have some vibe.
Getting it down to
That'd be
only
awesome.
6 was very difficult with how many funny clips there are.
That's what
But
I'm saying. Fur
I think it ended
it's
up
fucked
well.
up. That's
As for what the
I'm
category
also
is,
kidding.
that should be
Yeah.
pretty self-explanatory.
Why is Della bandwagon?
Sorry for.
I'm just hanging out.
and you know what I?
Suspicious.
What?
Deafin.
He was engineer. He was Chester.
It's time to find out.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
can we kill Pikmin 5?
Hey guys. What the fuck?
Whoever is the wise guy transporting me. No. I'm going to end this.
I hate you. I literally hate you. I literally hate you. I literally hate you.
The chair smell. Okay, so there's now a stinky alt tribe, by the way, and he just keeps saying I'm so smelly and I am so stinky. This is like an old account. You changed your name for this. You didn't even make a new account. You changed your name.
You change.
And the funniest clip of 2024 was the iconic "Welcome to Hell, buddy." I mean, it really makes sense. It just has it all. Next up is my personal favorite segment, the alignment frequency segment. I'll be going over 6 players for each role, 3 for both the most and least likely to get a role, as well as who was voted most for each. Also, since I don't have time to go over every individual player's stats, expect videos in the next few weeks going over crewmate stats and imposter stats more in depth, since I'll only be showing the top 5 for each role in this video. To start, I'll be going over the most and least frequently voted people for most and least frequent crewmate. Now, in last place with 0 votes each, we have 6 people, those being Aaron Itmar, Barry, Izzy, Jome, Siren, and Sam. Now, for joint second in votes, we have CJ and Joe, and in first, by a lot, we have Alpharat. Now let's actually go over who gets crewmate the most and who gets it the least. In third to last is Rickles, who only gets it in about 57.6% of his games. In second to last is Hasty, who only gets it in about 57.1% of her games. And in dead last for who gets crewmate the least is Sam, who only gets it about 46.7% of the time. Now to move over to who's most likely, in third place is Nandre, who gets it in about 73.6% of his games. Dylan is slightly ahead of him, getting it in about 73.7% of his games. And in first, by quite a large margin, is Doc Collin, who gets it in about 77.6% of his games. Now let's move on to who you guys thought got imposter the most. In last place with 0 votes each, there's a tie of 9, and I will not be reading everyone's names, but here is the full list. Now, for most likely, in third place is Della, who got 21 votes out of 125. In second is Full Pixie, who got 24 votes, and 1 vote ahead of her is Giwi. So let's go over who actually gets it the most. Well, first let's go over who gets it the least. In third is Nandre, who only gets it in about 11.8% of his games. Second is Jome, who gets it about 11% of the time. But last is Doc Collin, who only gets it 8.6% of the time. Now, if you were curious, one player playing in a 12-person lobby with 1 imposter would only be slightly less likely to get imposter than Doc Collin. Now, let's move on to the most. Rickles is in third place, getting it 22.8% of the time. Bobby is in second, getting it 22.9% of the time. And Sam is gapping with 33% of her games being imposter games. So, who did you guys think got Jester the most? Well, I'll tell you what, not any of these 11 people. I also won't be reading out their names because 11 is a lot of people to read out, so let's just go over the top 3. In third place is Jaden with only 10 votes. In second is Della with only 13 votes. And I'm sure you can guess who got first. It was Pikmin5 by a lot. So who got Chester the least then? Well, in third place is Dylan, who only got it about 2% of the time. Next up is Fairy, who got it about 1.9% of the time. And in third place, not getting Jester once ever, is Kelly Jean, despite playing about 40 games, still not getting Jester a single time. In third place for who gets Jester the most, it's Billy Ray, who's gotten it about 8% of the time. In second is Izzy, who's gotten it almost 10% of the time. And in first is Klaba, who's gotten it about 10.3% of the time. Much closer than any of the previous categories so far. Oh boy, time for Executioner. You guys didn't vote for any of these 7 people. those being Aaron Itmar, Dylan, Doc Collin, Izzy, Joe, Nandre, or Sam. The people you voted the most for were Della in third with 15 votes, CJ in second with 16 votes, and Jaden in first with 20 votes. So there are actually 3 people who haven't gotten it a single time despite meeting the minimum game requirement. These people are Izzy, Klaba, and Data's Heck. I just sorted them based on how many total games they had played. Now, for top 3, Jome has gotten Executioner in only about 3.6% of his games. I say only, but that's 3rd place for anyone, so not that bad. CJ is in second, getting it about 3.9% of the time, and Dylan is in first, getting it about 4.2% of the time. Finally, for the role frequency segment, we have the other neutral roles, those being Survivor, Guardian Angel, and Amnesiac. I didn't have a question for this on the forum, so I just have the raw percentages. Smith is in 3rd to last, Mari is in 2nd to last, and Dylan is in last. However, Izzy is in 3rd, Hasty is in 2nd, and Datasek is in 1st. Now is the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's go over the win rates. Starting with crewmate, I'll be showing the most voted people on the left, and the actual people with the highest win rate on the right. Starting with the people with the most votes, in joint 4th, we have Yui, Mari, and Pikmin 5. In 3rd, we have CJ. In 2nd, with a huge gap, we have Della, and in 1st, with another huge gap, we have Alpharad. How do those compare to the actual results though? In 5th, we have Sarah. In 4th, Aaron Itmar. In 3rd, we have Della. In 2nd, we have Alpharad. And that leaves the best crewmate of 2024 as Bobby Wasabi. Now it's time for the imposter stats. In joint 5th, for most voted, we have Fairy and Fur. In 4th, Sarah Moon. In 3rd, we have Alpharad. In 2nd, we have Giwi. And in 1st, with an even bigger gap than that between 1st and 2nd in the crewmate voting, we have Della. Now for the actual results. In 5th is Sarah Moon. In 4th is Dylan. In 3rd is Fairy. In 2nd is Della, leaving the best imposter of 2024 as Kale. Alright, it's Jester time. In 5th for most voted, we have Kiwi and Jaden. Then, in 3rd, we have Smith and Volpixie. In 2nd, we have Alpharad. And in 1st, with a gap even bigger than Della's in the imposter round, we have Pikmin 5 with 82 votes. Now, for the actual results, Bobby, Billy, and Nancy all have a 25% win rate. Alpharad and Volpixie both have a 26.32% win rate. And that leaves the best Jester of 2024 as Aaron Itmar. As the second to last category of the awards, we have Best Executioner Win Rate. In 5th for voting, we have CJ Ya. In 4th, we have Sarah. In 3rd, we have Alpharad. In 2nd, we have Della. And that leaves Giwi as the most voted executioner for 2024, with the smallest gap of any category so far. Now, for the actual win rate, 5th is Giwi, having a 15.38% win rate as executioner. In 4th, we have Della with an 18.18% win rate. In 3rd is Jome with a 20% executioner win rate. In 2nd is Alpharad with a 40% executioner win rate. And that leaves the best executioner of 2024 to be Dylan, with 50% of his executioner games being a win. Now it's time for our last category of the awards. Let's start with who you guys thought was the best. In 5th, we have Sarah Moon, getting 6 votes. Tied for 3rd, we have Kiwi and Jaden. In 2nd, we have Della. And in 1st, with only a gap of 2 points, we have Alpharad. But what are the actual results? In 5th is Fairy with a 57.69% win rate. In 4th, Aaron Itmar with a 57.97% win rate. In 3rd, we have Jaden with a 58.79% win rate. In 2nd, we have Della with a 59.58% win rate, leaving the best Among Us player of 2024 as Alpharad. Kind of. Just to be clear before the video ends, please don't use these stats as like an excuse to bully someone, like they're playing for content. However, Alpharad is objectively the best Among Us player of 2024. Well, now that the awards are over, I'm just gonna talk about everything else, I guess. This isn't scripted, by the way, so I'm just speaking off the top of the dome. I just want to start this by saying thank you. Big thank you to both Nandre and Della for making time in this extremely busy point in the year to send in some voice clips, or in Nandre's case, also some video. I really appreciate them, and yeah. And also, thank you to everyone who's supported Mongy Monday stats. I started this account like 11 months ago just because I thought, oh yeah, that'd be fun. And I didn't really think it would grow as big as it has. And we're only on the up. So just, again, thank you all so much. Now for another part some of you have probably been waiting for. What am I doing for the future of Mongy Monday stats? Well, to start, there's going to be a slight format change. This isn't going to be anything too major, but instead of posting the updated stats of each person for every week, I'm instead going to be posting the stats specifically of last week's session. So in this case, that'll be me posting everyone's, like, crew, imposter, jester, etc. all those win rates for that week. And if it's a bad change, I can revert it, but I think it should work pretty well. Next up, I'm going to be keeping more in-depth stats. I've already prepared for role tracking, so from now on I won't just be saying, oh, Colin is the most frequent crewmate getter. Instead, I can say Colin most frequently gets, investigator, or Alpharad always gets veteran, or Joe always gets mayor. Like, I'm going to be keeping track of specific roles for both crewmate and imposter, which I think is going to be another very nice change. Because I'm really curious if the people who always say they get the same few roles, like Alpharad saying he gets veteran a lot, I'm really curious how much that actually holds up. I will also try to start tracking amount of tasks done, along with amount of kills gotten as imposter. I also think that's just a fun thing to keep track of, especially in this lobby where we almost never see tasks wins. And finally, when's the next Mongy Monday Awards? Probably next year, as in like end of 2025, maybe like, I don't think it'll be the first week of 2026, because frankly, this time is like super busy. So I would expect either like middle of January 2026 or maybe like early December 2025. We'll see. Well, that's everything I wanted to cover for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll probably respond. That should be all. So again, thanks for watching, and yeah, happy Mongy Monday, because that's tonight, hopefully, if you're watching this when it comes out. Yeah, That's all.